Uganda will this October mark 55 years since she attained her independence from the British colonial masters. And now, while most of our history remains tucked away in dusty bookshelves, reminders of our colonial masters literally line the streets. This here is King George VI Way. The road connects Kampala Road to Parliament Avenue. It is named after the father of the current Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth II. Then there's Hesketh Bell Road, which stretches from Shell Lugogo past the entrance to the Lugogo Indoor Stadium and joins the Archer Road. Sir Henry Hesketh Bell was the Commissioner of Colonial Uganda from November 1907 till January 1910. And in the affluent neighborhood of Kololo, one finds Prince Charles Drive, the longest road in Kololo. It gets its name from Prince Charles, the eldest son of Queen Elizabeth II. In Bugolobi, another somewhat affluent neighborhood, there is Princess Anne Drive. The road is named after Anne Elizabeth Alice Louise, the only daughter of Queen Elizabeth II. Then there's Johnston Street, Colville Street, Makinon, the famous Speak Road, De Winton Road. All these derive their names from men who contributed to the colonization of Uganda. And then things get really British as one approaches the British High Commission, which is found along Windsor Loop. Now, Windsor is the name of the current British royal family. In total, 22 roads in Kampala have their names directly borrowed from the colonialists and the current British royal family. 55 years on, can we really claim we have independence if our capital city is littered with reminders of our former bosses? The very idea of decolonization ought to be a deliberate act, just like colonization itself was a deliberate act. Innocent as they may seem, these names maintain a colonial era order. Names such as Princess Anne, Prince Charles are found in affluent areas that were once only reserved for the white people. So why maintain the names? Because they sound fancy? The subtle message is that it is all right for us to preserve the legacy of our colonial masters while we forget the legacy of our very own heroes. Heroes like Dr. Matthew Lukuya, who led the fight against Ebola. Decolonizing our minds involves a lot, but perhaps decolonizing our roads, the very ones we used to go home to work, perhaps that's a good place to start. As Confederate statues, the very signs of white supremacy fall in the United States. As the statue of Cecil Rhodes marks another day of not being at the University of Cape Town, thanks to the hashtag Rhodes Must Fall. Is it time to knock down these bold reminders of the bosses that never left? Is it time